What's going on, guys? It's the Primordial here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how the lightning strike Juggernaut is going. So this is day 2 now. I think we're like 7 hours into day 2 of Ritual League. I did a 24-hour stream on the first day. I wasn't like really expecting it. So we did, 24 hours straight of PoE. So I mean, that's probably going to be a little bit reflective in my gear at the moment. So I like assume maybe like day 2, day 3 kind of gear if you're not playing literally all day. But yeah, I'll show you around what we've been doing. You have the double Hayons. I bought my obscurantis this morning. This was like 25C. Don't pay 25C for an obscurantis. There's only like 2 of them, so I had to. Oscam, and we have our Stormrunner boots. This is just like the lower tier variant. It's like a lower level requirement, just with like less evasion, which is not a big deal. We have a corrupted 6 link, just with some life and some double resist. A decent belt, tri-res with weird. Our jewelry's pretty ordinary. Just really capping our resist. This one has a pretty good accuracy roll on that one. Like, I'm pretty proud of this ring for now. It'll last me quite a while. Pretty much have all the gear I planned for, except for a Impulsa's Broken Heart, which is the next upgrade. I want to replace this 6 link with an Impulsa's. They're just like 140 chaos right now, so I can't really. I mean, I could probably buy one, but I can't really justify it at the moment. It would be literally all of my money. Moving on to like the passive tree, we've grabbed pretty much everything I planned to. I'm level 85 now, and all I really haven't taken from that plan at the moment is like the Silent Life Wheel. But I'm thinking I might take Fury Bots instead for the next 2 levels. That's quite a bit of damage for the actual projectile portion of Lightning Strike. So I might take that. Like, its accuracy rating is good for me, projectile speed is okay, projectile damage is good, and strength gets turned into accuracy rating because I'm a Juggernaut, so I think I underestimated that node, so I might take that for 2 points. It's probably better than a jewel socket, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Huh. Yeah, that's a thought. Yeah, alright. As far as leveling goes, I leveled as EQ Jugg, and I just took all the 2-handed nodes. Like, I took, where was it? Butchery here, kinetic impacts there, martial experience there, grab destroyer, and I think that was it. It was a pretty smooth, like leveling experience. It kind of ran out of steam around Act 10, but that's fine. Like, we can push through one act. If it's pretty hard, that's fine. Switched to Lightning Strike as soon as we got to maps, and it was awful. Like, just straight up, it was awful. I whacked in a bunch of level 1 gems in this 6 link, and because just about all of them scale really hard with gem level, I did like no damage, because we have like awakened at, oh sorry, not awakened at, normal added lightning damage support here. That at level 1 gives you like nothing. Same with additional accuracy, and then like a level 1 crit damage, level 1 lightning pen. It was trash. And I was like, what have I done wrong? So I was like, the gem levels ticked up, the build slowly got better. But now it's in kind of a place that I'm fairly happy about it. It's like endgame bossing potential. I don't think is too great, but I feel like has a lot of clear potential when we get our Impulsa. Yeah, that's the passive tree. I have all of my skills that I planned, like running precision, war banner, Fast Golem, Blood Rage, Herald of Thunder, and Wrath. All of those are on the way to 20. Which is nice. Keeping the same links as in the Path of Building link. I haven't changed anything up just yet. Just keeping things consistent. Maybe we'll play around with some different supports at some other point and see how they go. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really much to say about the passive trade. It's pretty much the same as it was in the build guide. So the overview. Let's just run a map, and I'll show you the problems this build has. I have a tier 4 iceberg here. It doesn't really have any damage mods or anything that really affects the survivability of monsters, so keep that in mind. It's only a tier 4. It's a bit underleveled for us at this point. It's like a lot of this was just struggling, honestly, while we were like leveling gems, so I'm pretty overleveled as far as like actual character level goes. Make sure I get a golem up, because he keeps dying. And now the issue with this build is you can probably already see it, is I don't have any pierce. Like no pierce, no chain, none of that. So we hit the monsters directly in front of me and then don't do anything to the ones behind them just yet. Like, as you can see, like we have to work our way through monster packs. Instead of just like most AoE skills where we could damage all of them at once. Like the clear is not bad, it's just we just have to slowly work our way through it, and like Impulsa's gonna fix that, so I'm picking up all these status cards a chance because I'm desperate. As far as rituals go, they're pretty easy. Like this build kind of crushes rituals. You can do Bar Lightning Strike is actually insane. You whack down like a little totem thing like this, and it just goes insane. And like the best thing about this is it can't die. It just keeps going. And by the time it's done, the skill's pretty much off cooldown. It takes 20 souls to charge up again, so it's pretty much always up whenever you need it. But yeah, like you can tell, like just because I'm not like penetrating packs, it's just taking so much longer to kill things than I probably should for something at my gear level. Like there are ways of fixing that without going Impulsa, but they're all a little bit complex. I mean, oh, Ritual League in a nutshell, I guess, guys. Okay, I'll be 1 sec.
A few moments later.
Alright, I'm back to where it was. It's the same map, I promise. It's just like, didn't save the hideout data? Like, mini-map data, that one. Yeah, Ritual League, I guess. Couple crashes, couple disconnects, like, there's some issues that needs to be resolved. Other than that, I feel like it's a pretty decent league. Not a fan of the shrine that slows you down, but like, actually stops you from like leap slamming too. Yeah, ritual's going okay. With Vile Lightning Strike. Okay, I haven't done my Uber Lab yet. I've done like 3. I don't think I need this one. Yeah, I've already done Piercing Truth. Not a huge deal for this build. Like Uber Lab is not a whole lot. It's like some reduced chaos damage taken. That's about it. From Juggernaut. It's like, just look how long it takes to work through this strong box. And like, it's not awful, it's just, I feel like it could be better. So, well, yeah, we'll do the last ritual just to show you what one of the later ones are like. That's not too more to do even. So we just like pop down the Vile Lightning Strike and he goes insane, and we can go insane on top of that, and it's just, I'm calling this the epilepsy strike build, I think, because it can look pretty nutty sometimes. But watch out for those elemental thorns. I do not like being able to move. Try not to die in the video. Alright, I think we should, yeah, boss right up here. I'll show you guys what the boss damage is like. If I just jump straight onto the boss, put down Vile Lightning Strike, and then just go ham. Dead. For sure that was only a tier 4 map, but, sorry, like a tier 4 map boss, but it's pretty quick. The issue is like when it comes to bigger bosses like Conquerors, and then I'm assuming Sirus as well. Just like maintaining frenzy charges throughout the fight, because like I feel like all of our damage comes from frenzy charges. With the way high on scale them. We get 200% increased lightning damage from frenzy charges. If we don't have any, we just lose all of that, so like we just need to find a way to maintain them, or either like blow bosses up in the 2 seconds that we keep the frenzy charges for when we go into like conqueror areas, that kind of stuff.
My mana is gone.
Yeah, it's a full map. Bunch of stuff done. I'll come back and do these tactics later. That's pretty much the build. I think Impulsa is going to 100% fix the clear on this build. Like it's gonna take it from okay to insane. Just being able to explode monsters, because we scale lightning damage so much, so the lightning explosion is going to do so much damage. It's just a shame we're not really scaling AoE, so they're not going to be massive pops. But yeah, that's about it. So next upgrade is Impulsas. We'll pick up a Vinctars, because then we're like immune to shock from unaffected. Unaffected by shock from impulses. That's next 2 upgrades there. Impulses is pretty cheap. Pick up fury bolts, and then I guess just more accuracy on jewelry. Okay, I'm really excited. I think the plan for today, because I'll be live right after this video, so if you're watching this when it comes out, I will be live on Twitch. The plan is to work on an impulsor. Probably not 6-linker today. Like, I mean, that would be nice. Fingers crossed. Maybe 5-link and run a 5-link and see how that feels. Yeah, and then go from there and like upgrade jewelry and upgrade whatever you want. Get some better jewels with like some damage pen, because jewels can be better. Like, sky's the limit. There's a lot we can do. You know, like one day, hypothetically, we could even swap Highlands out at some point for maybe some like crazy foils or something, but I guess we just have to see. But at the moment, the build works enough to farm up to impulses. They're just super expensive. Like, I have the thing up here. We'll pay 140 cows for an impulsor. I should have bought one last night. They're 80 chaos, whatever. I'm going. I'm rambling at this point. I'm gonna call it there. This has been the Primordial TV. If you want to catch this build live, I'll be live on Twitch right after this YouTube video comes out. And if it's not right after the YouTube video, I'm probably live anyway because I'm gonna be streaming a shit ton. Thanks for watching, guys. Build POB is gonna be in the description. Maybe check it out. Seems like it takes a little bit of investment to get going, and I guess if my one piece of advice would be, make sure you have level gems. Don't use level 1 gems. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to call it there. Primordial out. I'll see you guys later.